And for those of you that do not know, the yo-ho is the official call of the lumberjack, and we want to teach all y'all how to do it right here and now. Are you ready, ladies? You start by putting your fist up in the air. You bring it down low. You get it churning and burning, and you give me a great big "Hi-yo!" Well, that's pretty good. I'm gonna guarantee you now, you're gonna get a whole lot better at it as this competition goes along. Right now, though, I'm gonna turn the remainder of this pre-show over to the queens of the lumberjack feud. So y'all give your undivided attention and a great big round of applause to Daisy Dawson and Molly McGraw. Let them hear you. Come on. That would be me. Now you folks ready? Oh, the lumberjacks and the Smokies are rough and rowdy pack. They can chop down trees blindfolded with one hand behind their back. They can all year long they love these hills and never stop to rest. But today's day, they'll prove just who's the best. So come on, all you Dawson. Come on. Number one with your axes and your saws. Will be yo-ho, like lumberjacks all do. At the axe throwing log rolling lumberjack feud. Now hear that, friends? A great big yo-ho! That's how we communicate with each other up here in these Smoky Mountains. So anytime somebody gives you a yo-ho, it is your duty as proud Dawsons and red-blooded McGraws to give one right back. So let's give it a try. Yo-ho! Yo-ho! Them lumberjacks and the Smokies sure love to join fight. If a Dawson says the skunk is black, they'll all swear it's white. They come down from the mountains to climb and saw and chop. And it's up to you to cheer them on and bring them out on top. So come on, all you Dawson. Come on, you McGraw. Who's number one with your axes and your saws? And you will be yo-ho! That's all do. At the axe throwing log rolling lumberjack feud. Sawdust making, earth shaking, chips and block, electrifying, tree chopping, jaw dropping lumberjack feud. Okay, everybody get ready. Here it comes. Yo-ho! Beasley, pleased as possum pot pie. To welcome each and every one of y'all here to Paula Dean's Lumberjack Feud. Now, I am your host, referee, judge, and jury of this here competition. You see, today y'all are going to be seeing some of the best professional timber sport athletes in the entire world competing for your family logging camps. And we want to get you folks involved in the action too. You know, the more you put into something, the more you're going to get out of it. So we encourage you to give it all you got. Cheering on your logging camps. Yo-ho! Back at the beginning of the early 1900s, almost every single structure in the United States was made entirely of wood. And between 1901 and 1939, a whole lot of that timber came from these Great Smoky Mountains. That was when Colonel Wilson Townsend operated the Little River Lumber Company and the Little River Railroad. He purchased almost 80,000 acres of land. It's about 1/5 of what is now the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, and laid over 150 miles of rail to pull that timber out of them rugged mountains. He built a large sawmill, hired hundreds of local workers, brought in hundreds more. The entire families left their farms, came to work for the company, brother beside brother. Now, these were proud mountain folk. For long, they got to arguing about which camp had the best loggers. Well, the boasting grew until Colonel Townsend organized the first end-of-season competition to prove who was best. Well, that is where we are today. The two biggest, baddest logging families in the Smokies, squaring off in a face-to-face battle to prove the best of the best. That's where you come in. You know, you got to stand for something or you're going to fall for anything. So, from that center line right there, all the way over to this side, while you folks are joining a family logging camp that has produced some of the best axemen in the world today, the Dawsons! How about it, Dawsons? I can hear you. And from that same center line, all the way over to this side, while you folks is joining a family logging camp that has used speed and strength to climb to the very top of the timber sport world, the Monroes! Y'all ready to get this thing started? And now, it's time to meet your lumberjacks. Dawson, your first lumberjack has competed all up and down the northeastern seaboard. He's in his debut season here at Paula Dean's Lumberjack Feud. So please welcome to the Lumberjack Feud Arena, Will Chamberlain. The girls, your first lumberjack has competed in the Lumberjack World Championships in the underhand shot and in the single lug. He's one half of the world famous brothers Aldine. Y'all make some noise for Tyler. Woo! events, each event, will be worth 1 point, except for the final event, which will be worth 3 points. Now, this is a real, honest-to-goodness sporting event. And here in the United States of America, before every sporting event, we always sing our national anthem. But before we sing our beautiful anthem, there's a group of folks here we'd like to recognize. If you have served or are currently serving in our United States military, would you stand or raise your hand to be recognized for your service? On behalf of the members, thank you. We appreciate the service and the sacrifices that you and your families have made for our freedom. Well, now we'd like to ask everyone to please stand and remove your hats and join us in singing our national anthem. Now it is time to buckle up. Now this first event right here is called the 4-man standing block chop. Now this simulates cutting down a tree with an axe. See those 10-inch blocks right over there? Well, they represent trees that might be standing, 50 or 60 feet tall out there in the forest. Now, when I say go, these films start chopping through those blocks. They got to chop halfway through, run around to the other side, and finish off a separate cut from the back. The first man through will be your winner. So Dawson, will that winner be Will or Darby? Or McGraw, will it be Tyler or Tristan? Well, ain't one way to find out now, is it? Lumberjack, ready? 1, 2, go! Come on now, y'all get behind them, let them hear you! Come on, friends, you're watching a real live sporting event right here. You better get behind these men, you better let them hear it. We got all 4 men on the back side of those blocks. Come on, friends, who's gonna get her done? After each one of these events, the winning family gets a lumberjack cookie. That's how we keep score around here. And the rowdiest member of that family takes it home. So who wants that first lumberjack cookie? Does it? I said the rowdiest member of the family. Come on! You better let her hear you. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. That rowdy lady right there. Now, raise that lumberjack cookie up over your head real high, and everybody give her a great big round of applause. Now, friends, this next event right here is called the axe throw. Now, the axe throw is kind of like darts. But for men. These athletes are going to stand 20 feet away from their targets, throwing double-sided, razor-sharp axe at the bullseye. Now the bullseye is worth 5 points. Ring around that's worth 4, 3, 2. The outermost ring is worth a single point. Each athlete will get 1 vote for score. We're going to give them a warm-up first. So y'all go ahead and get your warm-ups in. Tyler, come here a minute, buddy. Tyler, would you McGraw scared to throw first or last?
No, I think we're going to throw first.
They're going to take the offense. Y'all make some noise for your man, Tyler. Let him hear you. Come on. That's a 3-point throw. Come on, Dawson. Y'all make some noise for Marty. That's a 4-point throw. Come on now, McGraws. Let's hear it for Tristan. Seven to 4. Real tied up. Come on now, Dawsons. Y'all make some noise for your man, Will. That's a 4-point throw. 8 to 7. Oh, you need a bullseye right here, McGraws. Yo, get behind Molly. Let her hit it. Come on. You need a 3 to tie. A 4 or better to put a lumberjack cookie into one of your hands, Dawsons. Y'all make some noise for Daisy. Let her hear ya. Dawson! You got another lumberjack cookie coming. Which one of your rowdies is going to take this one? Oh, this young lady right down front got her a cookie. Everybody give her a great big hand. Let her hear you. Come on. Now, friends, this next event right here involves these cross-cut saws, or the old misery whip, as the lumberjacks used to call them. Say, have any of you folks out there ever had to use one of these things? Well, you know exactly what them lumberjacks is talking about. This right here is called the double buck. Now these men are using an M2 racing saw, 6 feet long, 144 razor sharp teeth. All we got to do is pull a clean cookie right off the end of that block. First team to do so will be your winner. So come on, McGraws. Lumberjack 2. 1, 2, go! There they go, friends. They're going to pull that big sucker around one. Now, friends, your lumberjills. Your lumberjills are not only pretty to look at, they also happen to be mighty fine timber sport competitors in their own right. And they're going to be competing with these lumberjacks in this next event that is called the Jack and Jill Double Buck. Come on. Y'all get behind them. Come on. Editors ready? 1, 2, go. This next event right here is, well, to be perfectly honest with you folks, this next event is the one that makes me just the least little bit nervous. This is called the underhand chop. Now the underhand separates the men from the boys. Standing astride a 12-inch block, swinging a 7-pound razor blade, fractions of an inch away from their toes. They're gonna chop halfway through. Helicopter spin around to the back and finish off that severed cut. First man through will be your winner. So come on. Y'all let them hear you. Come on. Lumberjacks ready?
3, 2, 1.
Go! There they go, friends. We're gonna work on that wood up close to my toes. We call that the near wood. And then they reach down low to grab hold of that far wood. Both of them working awful hard on the front side. Come on now, y'all get with them. Let them hear you. Up real high, buddy. Everybody give him a great big hand. Come on. Now, friends, that right there does remind me. You see, from time to time during the competition, I will ask you to hold your lumberjack cookies up where I can count them, because this is the way that we keep score around here. So, McGraws, if you would, could you get your cookies up? Let's see. Oh, I got one right there. That's one for you, McGraws. Y'all make some noise. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 lumberjack cookies. Do not worry now, McGraws. We have a whole lot of competition left. Now, friends, in the fall of the year, we used to have a lot of young folks coming into the camp looking for work. We called them buckwheaters. They'd go see the man in charge of the outfit, the straw boss. He'd run them through a series of tests to see what their skills lay and determine whether or not he could use them in that coming winter's logging operation. Well, here at the Lumberjack Feud, we get lots of young folks coming in here wanting to compete. So we put together a series of skill tests to see if they got what it takes. And we actually went and made an event out of it. Now, it involves a couple of vintage pieces of equipment along with a modern chainsaw. So, man, 4 men chainsaws up. What is it, Tristan?
I got a present for you Dawsons. Listen up, right?
Present for the Dawsons? This is called the obstacle pole race. Now you lumberjills using a tool called a hand hook. Hand hook is the most versatile tool in the logging industry, used to push, pull, drag, and grab. And this event she'll be using it to push that log all the way down to the other end where she'll stop and hook it and bunk it onto that larger log. Then she'll tag your the first lumberjack who's using the steel MS-261 chainsaw.
The perfect chainsaw for the homeowner.
He's gonna fire up that chainsaw, deal him that incline pole, turn it off, race up, fire it up once more, cut 2 clean cookies right off the end. Then he'll run back and tag your second lumberjack, who's gonna run across the boom over to the axe target, grab hold of a choker cable, and racing all the way back, and use that choker to debunk the previously bumped log. First team to do all 3 will be your winner. So come on, y'all let them hear you now. Come on. 1, 2, go. There we go, friends. Stop it, hook it in, look it. Fire up that chainsaw, cut 4 limbs off that incline pole. Turn it off, race up, got it fired up one more time. Got one cut going through the front side. And one cut going through the right side. Nick, my friends, y'all better get behind me. Grab hold of that choker cable, gotta try to stay dry. Get up, hold it up tight. Everybody give them a great big round of applause, come on. Ain't that nice? She gave it to that family, trading their little girl for a good.
We got 5 more kids we can trade, it's okay.
That's how I got Molly. Speaking of which, friends, your lumberjills will be competing for you in this next event. This is called the stock saw event. These ladies will be using the steel MS-362C chainsaw, and these chainsaws are exactly like the chainsaws that you can pull right off the shelf at your local steel dealer. So ladies, fire them up. Now these ladies will start with their hands on top of their logs. When I say go, they're going to reach down and get that chainsaw and cut 2 clean cookies off the end. One going down and one coming up. First one to cut 2 clean cookies will be your winner. Come on. Y'all get behind them now. Come on. Ready to do it? 1, 2, go! You've seen the standing block chop, and you have seen the underhand chop. Well, now you're about to see one of the most difficult of the chopping events. It's time for the springboard chop. Now, the springboard was the original lumberjack ladder. It was used to get up above the twisted and gnarly base of old-growth timber. In this event, when I say go, the lumberjacks are going to jump on top of their springboards and start chopping through these blocks. Now they can chop 3/4 of the way through the strong side, or the front side of the block. one of two ways. They can swap hands, you know, kind of like a right-handed baseball batter, switch hit lefty. Or they can make a slicing motion on the back side of that block toward that front pocket. But either way, when you're standing on top of a bounce go springboard with a 7-pound razor blade in your hand, that's what makes it one of the most difficult and dangerous of all of the chopping events. But friends, you have two of the finest axemen in the business swinging for you right here. You know, so let's make some noise. Let's hear it for Tyler. Springboard set in place, they're going to jump up on top of it and do that axe all the way up to the very top. Then they set that second springboard, they jump up on top of it. Now we've got ourselves a competition. So come on, friends, y'all get with them. Their goal is to try to take out as big a slab of wood as they can. Every rotation of that chopping cycle. They're just about neck and neck right now, friends. I'll get with them. Let them hear you. Come on. Working awful hard on the front side of that block. Hey, ma'am, you excited? Yeah? Well, listen, don't eat that cookie all at one time, okay? That thing has got a lot of fiber in it. And it will hurt your belly. It's really not so bad when it's going down, but boy, when that thing is coming out, it will. Never mind. Splinters. Now, friends, we do have a little change of plans here today. You see, when we have a lumberjack that has kind of a special skill, well, we like to give him an opportunity to showcase it when we can, and for the past week or so, Tyler right here has been bragging to me about his chainsaw carving abilities. So I thought, with your permission, we would give him an opportunity to show you folks what he can do. How about it? You want to see a little chainsaw carving? They're excited about it. They don't really know that.
Yeah, they know that. You told them twice, I just told them that 3 times, they know that.
Well, all right. Well, tell us, Tyler, what are you going to carve?
I'm going to carve this piece of wood.
Yeah, but what I meant was, what are you going to carve out of that piece of wood?
It's a little different. Like he's been up here telling you, I'm a professional chainsaw carver. Really am pretty good. And with that being said, carving for a live audience like I have today, I don't want to pre-interpret carving. Yeah, it's no fun for me. It's no fun for the audience. So what I had in mind for today, sorry with you and with everyone out here, is I thought I'd take a suggestion or two and carve something that a member of the crowd wants to see.
See, I like this idea a lot. Some smoky mountainy, I reckon, would be in order. Y'all got some ideas? A bear?
The Eiffel Tower.
A bear? No, a bear. Arr.
Yeah, I remember one of those after 6 of those.
Look, I guess the question is can you carve a bear?
Yeah, I can carve a bear and get this bear sleep in the woods. Just go tell him.
Okay. Well, does it take you very long to carve a bear?
No, it doesn't. Actually, on top of everything we've told you, I'm a speed carver. Yeah, so I'm going to go really fast. Actually, I'll just do bare minimum.
He's going to carve the bear necessities. Groans. How do you get started on a carving like that?
On the top. Yeah, and then ears on bear.
He's going to start up top with the ears.
I just said that.
Because what are bears without ears?
Well, I tell you what, they'd be awful hard of hearing.
Easy to sneak up on.
That's true, but everyone knows that bears without ears, it's just a beat.
He's firing up his chainsaw. Y'all give him some encouragement now. Come on.
There's the ears!
How about that? Bear ears, man. That was fast.
Yeah, I know, and I didn't mess up.
What comes next?
The hard part. Yeah.
What is it? What is the hard part?
That's gonna be the face.
He's going to do the hard part now, the bear face. Y'all give him some support. Come on.
Ta-da! And he's speechless. This is the part where the audience claps.
You mean that's it?
Oh yeah, that's him right there, my best one ever.
Tyler, I told all these people you were a good chainsaw carver.
No, you told all these people I was an amazing chainsaw carver. No, I'm not making a liar out of you. He's right there.
You can't show that to nobody.
What about these bodies?
No, they don't want to see that.
Yeah, I think they do. You guys want to see him? Be prepared to give this. Yo-ho!
What are you doing?
Well, that's the perfect opportunity for a Kodiak moment.
Look, I can't even tell what it's supposed to be.
It's a bear. I've told you 3 times now.
I know what you said, and it started off really good. The ears look great, but what is that right there supposed to be?
It's a Dawson bear.
Hey, I got this fella. And there's one of his eyes. He's got 2 eyes. The other one's there, and there's the other one's right next to it.
Those are his eyes.
Yeah, both of them are. Can you believe that?
And that right there, what's that?
That's his nose. You can tell it's under his eyes, and that's how face operates.
Now that's a bear nose.
Yeah, it's under his eyes. Where'd I lose you? Yeah.
Well, what's that gash down there at the bottom for?
Oh, that's not his bottom, that's his mouth. See, I caught a happy bear? Yeah, he's smiling at everybody that came to the show today. That's all of you.
That's a bare mouth?
Yeah.
If that's a bare mouth, Tyler, then where are his bare teeth?
Ah, you think you got me? Except you don't, my carpet gummy bear.
It started off really good. The ears look great.
Yeah, I know, they're on the top.
It lacks detail.
Huh. Yeah. I can't believe I forgot about that part. Nobody go anywhere, I'll put it right now.
Okay, he's gonna add detail. Y'all clap for him. Give him some of these. What happened there, Yogi? You make a boo-boo? What are you doing?
Put it back together and I'll start over.
What happened? Did you cut too deep?
Yeah. Just barely.
What are you going to do?
Don't you think I've done enough? I'll tell you what, here's what we do. Ken Dow's never up here. You can show the climbing portion of the show. That's what's up next. You folks are really going to get a kick out of that. And forget about me. Yeah, so that's all I got. That's all, folks.
Now, you don't have to be so upset about this.
Yeah, you let it go my way.
Well, things don't always go your way.
Yeah, they do. You ask my mom.
Hey, Tyler, what'd your mother tell you to do when life gave you lemons?
Throw them at the Dawsons. Yo-ho!
Come here.
I can do that, yeah. It seems like you're the Baxter and I carved a little lumberjack bear chair. I'll tell you what, those two small for a guy my size, it's a one cheater. And with that being said, I'm looking around, there's a lot of little ones out there, lumberjack steels, and I think someone should make some as a souvenir. Somebody have it call me, it's lumberjack steel chainsaw. I'm thinking a loud little kid, come down and try out.
Go down, Mom.
Yeah, you right there. Let's give her a big round of applause. That one right there with the long hair. Yeah, the little one. Perfect.
Oh,
Clap for her both. How about me? good. You gonna share with your sister? Yeah. Good stuff. Not a whole lot. I actually have the same effect on the big girls. I tell you what, you girls can take it home, but you're gonna have to do a few things for me, okay? Can you slap me 5? How about a great big lumberjack? Yo-ho! There we go. All right. Give it a nice crowd out here. Wave. Yeah. There you go. All right. This is the important part. Who brought you girls to the show today? Who's going to claim these children? All right. Mom and Dad? Yeah, your mom?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Good stuff. Lady, they can have a chair, right?
Yes.
That's your lucky day, $40. You're right there in the garage, $20 bill. Just buy me lunch then.
It's a gift from the Lumberjack Feud and your friends at Steel Chainsaws. Y'all give Morgan and Olivia a great big round of applause. And how about a great big round of applause for our master chainsaw carver right here, Tyler. You know, contrary to this exhibition you've seen perform before you here, Tyler is quite a good chainsaw carver. As a matter of fact, he carved some of these little animals you see on the rail down here. Quite certain he'd be happy to talk to you about taking one of them home with you during our intermission, right?
Yes, that's right. And actually, folks, the proceeds for all my carvings go to a charity that is very near and dear to our hearts here at the Lumberjack Feud. And that's the Lumberjack Lunch Fund. Buy something, we're hungry.
Y'all give Tyler another great big round of applause. Let him hear it. Now, friends, climbing trees. Climbing trees is an integral part of any logging outfit. You know, a responsible company wouldn't take down just any old tree. They would only take down mature trees. They would leave the trees that were growing around it to be harvested in a later season. Now, to do this, they might have to trim the branches off that larger tree. So a logger would climb up about halfway and attach what's called a safety belay. And then he would lower himself down on a rope, tripping off the branches as he came down. And this job evolved into an exciting timber sport event that is called the speed climb. Now they're not on the safety belay. They are not stopping halfway up that tree. They're going all the way up to the very top of those 61 spar poles. Their rope has to cross that red line up there at the very top. But it ain't over then. No, it ain't over until they come slamming back down on that crash pad below. That is 60 feet up, 60 feet straight down. Dawson, y'all make some noise for Darby Hand. Girls, let's hear it for Tristan Manby. Lumberjack 2, 1, 2, go! We're going to take a few moments to prepare our stage for the second portion of our show. So this might be the ideal opportunity for you to walk around the corner, right around this way, through this gate, around to our restrooms. And while you're around that way, y'all check out our camp canteen. At the canteen, you're going to find some ice cold water, fountain drinks, popcorn, candy, cookies, ices, and a very special drink I want to tell you folks a little bit about. You see, friends, right around that corner right there is the only place in the entire world that you can get a Paula Deen buttercream soda. Absolutely delicious and exclusive to the Lumberjack Feud. But whatever y'all decide to do, y'all be back right where you are in exactly 15 minutes because you do not want to miss a minute of the action. Yo-ho! Now, did everybody have a good time in the first part of our show? I do see a few of those Pauline buttercream sodas up there. Those are pretty good, huh? Yes, indeed. I do want to let you folks know you can take them home in a six-pack, save a little bit of money that way, and share it with your friends and family back at home. Also want to invite you to visit our trading post. It's located directly underneath the grandstands in the heart of Lumberjack Square. There you're going to find some Lumberjack Feud t-shirts, caps, and all kinds of souvenirs for you folks to take home with you. And I also want to invite you to visit our Lumberjack Adventure Park. We have a two-tiered ropes course right over there that is just tons of fun. A place down below in the center where you can try out some of the events you're seeing here in our show, including the axe stove, the log roll, and the boom ride. And for the most adventurous of you, climb up to the top of that 85-foot tall timber tower right over there and take a ride on the Flying Ox. Now, the Flying Ox is the first of its kind in the entire world. It's what's called a zip coaster. You hang from a wire like you're on a zip line, but instead of just going straight, you turn, you spin, you bob, you weave, you swing side to side. It goes about 600 miles an hour, and it's about the most fun you can have. I thoroughly intend to try it myself one day. Now, before we get started back, I reckon we ought to do this quick cookie count, make sure we know where we stand, moving into the second portion of the show. So how about it, Dawson's? Can you raise your lumberjack cookies up for me? Let me see them. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 lumberjack cookies for the Dawsons. Y'all make a little bit of noise now. Let me hear you. Come on. How about it, McGraws? Get them up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lumberjack cookies for the McGraws. Now this first event coming back right here is a team event, so I reckon we ought to get our teams back out here. McGraws, y'all make a great big noise for Molly. And Tristan. Dawson's, how much noise could y'all possibly put together for Daisy? Now this first event does involve these chainsaws, so I'm going to give these ladies a chance to get them warmed up. Come on ladies, let me hear them roll. This is called the challenge relay. Now the challenge relay begins with a stock saw event. And as you may recall, these ladies will start with their hands on top of their logs. When I say go, they're going to reach down, pick up that chainsaw, and cut 2 clean cookies off the end. One going down, one coming up. Now once that second cookie is severed, your axe bends swing into action. They're going to be driving those 7-pound razor blades with those 10-inch blocks, running around in the back to finish off that severed cut. Now once that block is completely separated, your second lumberjacks are going to run across the boom over to the axe target, grab hold of a choker cable, come racing all the way back, and set that choker on one of these huge logs you see down front. Now once that choker is securely set, your lumberjills will jump right back up here with these lumberjacks, and they'll complete the cement with a jack and jill double buck. First team that can do all 4 will be your winner. Come on, Dawson. Come on, McGraws. Manager's ready. 1, 2, go. Go, Dawson. Come on, friends, now y'all better get behind these men. Now you better up and hurry. Pull out the legs up from the ground. Loosen up a great old big slab of wood and use that driver coming across the top to try to separate that block. You better get with them, let them hear you. Come on. There goes Will on the backside. Here comes Tristan on the backside. Come on, friends, get behind. Big pond, grabbing hold of that big choker, cattle coming racing all the way back. fella right there. Raise that cookie up high, buddy. Everybody give him a great big round of applause. Let him hear you. Now, friends, listen. This next event right here is called the hot saw event. And the hot saw is by far the loudest of all of the events that we have. Now, I do know we have quite a few small children here with us. Some of y'all might just have sensitive hearing, or a headache, or a hangover. Not judging, just saying you might want to cover up your ears. Can I ask my good buddy right here, Darby Hand? Darby, tell the fine folks what makes that steel MS-880 chainsaw a hot saw.
Yeah, we stole them.
No, that's not what I meant. What I meant was, can you tell them what modifications that you made to the saw?
Oh yeah, well after that we brought it back to the garage and filed off all those serial numbers and gave them a brand new paint job so now they match our chaps.
I'm going to ask my good buddy over here, Tyler Aldine. Tyler, tell these fine folks what makes that steel MS-880 cut through the wood so dead gun fast.
Yeah, we treat the carburetor board up the cylinder, added that big expansion chamber onto it. What that does opens the saw and allows for a whole lot more air and fuel into that single cylinder. Actually tunes them up and, well, I tell you what, they really rip.
Now we're going to warm these bad boys up. Y'all cover up your ears. You will be glad you did.
I'm already warm.
Now these men will start with their hands on top of their logs. When I say go, they're going to reach down, fire up that hot saw, and cut 3 clean cookies off the end of their log. How many? 3 clean cookies. First man to do so will be your winner. So Dawson. Let's get a little bit of that hot sauce stomp going on up there. Let me hear them bleepers roll. Round of applause. Let them hear
I got second place.
Now, friends, the next 2 events will take place right here in our sawmill barn. First one here is called the Boom Run. Now, many of the loggers Colonel Townsend brought into work with smoke came from places without the availability of a railroad. They used rivers and streams to float their logs down to the sawmill. Often this would take anywhere between 7 and 10 days. And at night, the men would camp on the riverbanks and set up a boom, which is a series of logs that are connected end to end that stretch from one riverbank to the other to prevent all the rest of the logs from floating downriver without them lumberjacks. Now, because so many different camps would take place in a river drive, each camp would mark the ends of their logs so they could be sorted out in the mill pond. Well, at night, some of the more unscrupulous loggers would sneak out on that boom and saw off the end of another camp's log and remark that log as their own. And these sawed-off ends became known as
Cookies!
lumberjack cookies. In the morning, it was someone's job to run across the boom and get the drive going again. Friends, that is not easy, as those logs spin, bob in the water. And I remember this evening, these fellas going to be running back and forth across that boom. They get eliminated from this competition by falling in the water. The last guy lumberjack's going to be responsible for one of y'all getting a cookie. Now, it is a great advantage to go first in this event, because as you can see, these logs are relatively still in the water, but after that first man runs across, they really start to move. So we settle who goes first with an axe throw. Got any trouble? Come on, girls, you can't throw the axes at each other.
Really? Because you let us do it yesterday.
Yeah, I let you do it yesterday, and then what happened?
Well, nobody likes Becky anyway.
Just throw at the targets right over there. Right over there. Lumberjill's ready. 1, 2, throw! Oh, start with the Dawson. Nelson, you'll make a little bit of noise for your first man coming across that boom. Darby Hand, let him hear it. Lining him up. There he goes. Come on, McGraws, here comes Tristan. And now with the logs bouncing and spinning in the water a little bit, here comes Darby's second pass. Y'all get behind him. And now here comes Tristan. Y'all make some noise for him. Hey, listen, friends, I'll tell you what. I bet these two fellas right here could probably run back and forth across that boom all afternoon if I let them. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and invoke Rule 34B, Section 2, Paragraph A, which everyone knows clearly states as soon as one man gets off the boom, the next man's got to get right on it. It'll speed things up. We'll give us a wet lumberjack. Somebody's going to get a cookie. Come on, Dawson. Come on, my girls. Y'all get one. And there comes Darby making that first pass. Can he make it all the way across? Yes, he can. Here comes Tristan, my girls. Y'all get with it. Dawson, you got a lumberjack cookie coming in. Going up, going up, going up. No! How about those youngsters right there? Raise that cookie up high and everybody give them a great big round of applause. Come on now. That was exciting, wasn't it? Well, I'm going to tell you the truth, my friends. If that right there was exciting to you, then you better find yourself something to hang on to. This next event right here just happens to be my personal favorite event. And I know that each and every one of y'all out there is going to love it too. Because now it is time for the log roll! Now the log roll is... Whoa, wait a minute. Stop the music. Darby, what are you doing?
Well, I got a bone pick with Tristan down there, so I'm going to challenge him to a canoe joust.
A canoe joust? How come?
Well, we don't have horses.
Dolly bottom off.
Now, look, I know that Dolly brought all our horses and we're all upset, but why are you upset with Tristan?
Okay. Yeah, you see, I just started the other day. I was over at Harpoon Harry's enjoying myself a nice couple of lumberjack lemonades.
Those are good, aren't they?
Yeah, anyways, I hear Tristan. He's over in the corner booth. He must have had a few of those lumberjack lemonades too. So he's over there and he's jibber-jabbering his mouth off, saying bad stuff about one of my family members. No! Yeah! Gibbering and jabbering. What was he saying? All sorts of nasty stuff. Like how they got big, long, curly toenails, scraggly old beard, hairy knuckles, and how they're always walking around with a chew in their mouth all the time.
Darby, none of that sounds all that terrible. Why are you so mad?
Why am I so mad? Well, Tristan knows that my mom quit chewing last year.
Your mother?
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
Hold on. Listen, you know better than to talk about a man's mother like that.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about his mom, Uncle Bud. Yeah, I was talking about Daisy over there. Yeah.
Daisy?
Yeah, you see, he had the story pretty much right, except for he left out the best part, which was that big, fluffy, furry eyebrow. Looked like two caterpillars trying to high five. You weren't gonna fix it.
Yeah, now look, y'all know there ain't no fighting in the logging camp. Y'all need to settle it like men.
Well, you might want to give it to your sister Daisy there, and then we'll go down.
Come on, we're gonna have ourselves a good. Come on, girls. Come on, my girls. Y'all get behind them. Y'all give them all a great big round of applause. Let them hear you. Well, maybe they'll all cool off a little bit. I sure do hope so. I tell you what, though, friends, this does give us a perfect opportunity to do a quick cookie count, just to make sure we know exactly where we stand going into our final event. So how about you, McGraws? Y'all got some lumberjack cookies? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lumberjack cookies for the McGraws. Y'all make some noise over here. Allison, get them up. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lumberjack cookies. But seeing how the final event is worth 3 points, and seeing how y'all are only ahead by 2, it looks to me like the winner of this final event will be the champion of this lumberjack feud. So Dawson! Your best log roller! Now the log roll is best 2 out of 3 rounds, and it is worth 3 points. The rules are simple. You can't cross the center line. You can't touch your opponent. Somebody on the other end that was trying to knock you off. You won the first round of the log roll. You pick up the second round, and all of you folks go home champions. How about that? giant tower right there. Looks to me like you need to right back out there for the second round of the log roll. Come on! Come on! It's a go roll. See those little water kicks? Those water kicks make it terribly difficult to keep your concentration. You're trying to do that little game, you gotta go right back on. You gotta move up face the water. Right to it. Hey, Darby. Hey, Darby. Wait a minute. Darby, wait a minute, buddy. Don't run away. Come back here. Come here. Darby, where are you going? Going home. You can't go home. You are in the middle of a log roll.
No, log roll got right in the middle of me.
What happened out there?
Oh, but I thought it was pretty obvious what happened out there.
I've seen you log roll thousands of times. I never saw you land like that.
Yeah, me neither. I guess I don't know exactly what happened. You know, everything was going great. The bottom of the log back and forth, splashing water all over the place. I don't know, I must have slipped on a wet spot. Yeah. My right leg shot right. My left leg shot left. The rest reached to make up my mind, I went straight down. Whammo! It's not funny, lady.
Did you hurt yourself?
Hurt myself. Yeah, you guys all saw me land right. Came down real hard there and I busted my bottom.
Busted your bottom? How is it?
Ready to take a quick look? Look at it in front of these. It's not good, there's a big crack in it now.
Do you think you can paint it all back together and get back out there for one more round?
I suppose so. Do you guys want me to see one more roll?
Then get on your feet now, sons! Get on your feet, up roll! It's time for the final round of the log roll. No do-overs, no take-backs, no excuses. The winner of the final round of the log roll will be the champion of this lumberjack team. Somebody scream! Stomp your feet! Give it all you got. They're gonna give it all they got. Because the winner of the final round of the log roll will go home a champion. And the loser, well, the loser will just go home. Hey, Buttercake, come from the right side. There's another one from the right back side. Buttercake, come on! Nelson's you are the champions of this lumberjack feud. Y'all make some noise! Friends, listen, I'd like to ask everybody to give a great big round of applause to our bear chair testers. Thank you for helping us out, girls. And keep that round of applause going for our sound and lighting coordinator, Tony Meadows. And now let's meet our lacrosse. Let's hear it for Moeva 6. Tristan Van Beek. And Tyler Aldine. Dirty Hand. And me, well, I'm your Uncle Bud. Friends, we certainly appreciate each and every one of y'all coming to visit with us today. Hope you'll all come back and see us again real soon. I'd like to ask if you don't mind exiting in this direction. It'll give our handicapped guests a chance to get out on this side. And if you don't mind picking up all your garbage and placing it into one of our bear-proof trash receptacles, patent pending, we certainly would appreciate that because bears. And so, from